Alright, the new Kagurabachi chapter's out, so let's get to it. So, continuing from where we left off, Hakuri continues to talk to Chihiro. Hakuri wants Chihiro to help him eradicate the auction. Chihiro is pretty confused since the Sasami family is in charge of it, but Hakuri says he used to be a part of it. He mentions how his family is trained from a young age so that they can be strong enough to protect the auction at all costs. But Hakuri is considered to be the weakest in his family, and it looks like I was right about why Isuo didn't work. As cool as he looked trying to use it, he just was too weak to do anything. Poor guy. Hakuri also mentions that both people and corpses are sold at the auction, which is pretty messed up. So he wants to put an end to it all. The conversation then moves to why Chihiro wanted to know about the family, but as we know, he just wants the Shinichi back. Hakuri then says that the blade is this year's headliner, so the auction will be finished without it. Chihiro and Hakuri actually share a common goal. Now Hakuri wants to know why Chihiro wants the blade back. And he brings up how he doesn't want the blade to fall into the wrong hands like it did with Sojo. But then after their conversation, that's when we move to the real good part of this chapter. The wielder of the flame bone of starving, Hiyuki Kaguri, appears. Her blade is apparently similar to an enchanted blade, and I actually hope we get to learn about why that is. I mean, I guess it shouldn't be out of the possibility that you can make your own powerful blade, like, a sacred blade, but the fact that hers is similar, I think there's definitely a story there that needs to be said. But, aside from that, I do want to highlight her design because, damn, Hokuzono really forged with her design. I really do love it. I swear his art is always so good, but just her overall design, the way she looks here with her blade, it's just sick. But moving ahead, we're also introduced to this sumo wrestler, and he's made the space for Chihiro and Hiyuki's fight. And like a sumo match, until one of them loses, they can't leave the space. And Chihiro could pretty much tell that she was Kuminabi, so he has no reason to fight them. Hiyuki says they do. They want his blade, so she's gonna go after it. So they begin to fight. As they do, Hiyuki wants to know where Cloud Gouger is, but Chihiro reveals that it's broken. Hiyuki then gives a funny response, and she's like, "You broke it? Wait, a sacred blade can be broken?" And the sumo wrestler's like, "Nah, he's lying. Get him." So now she's upset at the fact that he may have lied. And as they continue to fight, she brings up how Kazami lost his right shoulder and his comrades. The blades only bring tragedy. But that's when Hakuri steps in and he takes a hit for Chihiro. He doesn't understand the circumstances of the situation, but what he does know is that Chihiro saved him. He saved his life. This man only has appeared in 2 chapters, and he already has a great character moment. And I agree. While a blade can cause tragedy, it also can be used to save lives, which is exactly what Chihiro's father said. And we saw this inner conflict already with Chihiro and Sojo, so this is just another good reminder for him. And, I was iffy on Hakuri's character, but I'm already liking him. I let Hokuzono forge, and he delivered. Overall, this was a great chapter, and I'm really excited to see the fight continue. I'm also hoping Hakuri becomes a permanent member of Chihiro's group. He seems like a really good comic relief character, and I'd be happy to see more of him. Plus, seeing him interact with the other characters, like Char and Shiba, I think it'd be wonderful. But, yeah. What did you guys think of the chapter? And how do you feel about Hakuri? Just, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to respond to all of them as best as I can. And, that'll do it for me. Here's looking forward to the next chapter. I love Hiyuki. I love Hakuri. I love the designs. I'm already digging this fight. And I'm a bit confused about the sumo wrestler. I kind of hope we see more about him later. But, yeah, I'm really excited for the next chapter. So, that'll do it for me. Until next time, peace out, everyone.